Irma, uh, she's a very seasoned property manager. She's been doing this for a really long time, and so if she says it's bad, it's probably horrific. Um, this, unfortunately, I mean these are beautiful, brand new units. They've only been finished for about a year. This was like a problematic tenant that we've had issues with rent collections, people complaining about her littering out front, like you see trash out front, and anyways, just being problematic. She got behind on her rent and has since moved out, and so we just took possession of the unit back. But apparently, as Irma said, there's 1 year's worth of trash that's never been taken out of the unit. So we'll see. I've seen worse, Ben. It's gross, but it's definitely stinky in here. People suck. A blessing, but also like a little bit of a problem. We've already leased this unit, so we knew she was moving out. We've already got a well-qualified tenant that's going to move in, which is great, but now we're going to be in a little bit of a time crunch because we got to get it. They're obviously expecting a nice new and clean unit, so this is probably going to need not just a full trash out and deep cleaning, but probably like a full repaint. Again, a brand new unit that's going to require full paint. Again, we've had several move outs, we've had several move ins recently. This is not a normal thing. Unfortunately, like I'm seeing a lot more stress in, I think, the economy, especially in our renter class. And so I think as that happens, we're going to continue to see these. The biggest thing is just like staying super on top of them and super in front of them. And we're not messing around. If people are getting behind or they're causing problems, we got to get them out, get the units turned over, and get good tenants back in place. Because we don't want a bunch of these happening at once. I think it's a hookah. Dude, you want a hookah?
Bro, they've got some, okay.
I got some big old bottles of liquor too. If you want some big old bottles of liquor, Ben.
Jose Cuervo.
I've about had it with some of these people.
I don't envy whoever's got to clean that. It's just like you can tell they haven't like cleaned the floors. You know what I'm saying?
They're sticky. Yeah. I mean, these are luckily. I mean, so they're LVP, right? And so the biggest thing's the paint. Like we're gonna have to repaint all the walls in this house probably because they're just dirty from dirty people. But the floors are all sticky and gross. The nice thing is when we scrub the floors, they'll be like brand new. The good thing about LVP, it's pretty durable. All right, dude, I haven't been in one of these units since we finished them. I mean, obviously this one's trash, but they're nice units. So when we first started having problems with her, we probably should have made a more organized effort to get her out. But here you go, Ben. I don't know if I'd post that, but.
Oh no. Oh wait.
She probably had kids too, which is the sad thing. This other one looks like a kid's bedroom.
Is there a limit on if somebody leaves something and it's officially yours again, like what you could keep or what they could get back? Do you know what I mean? Like if they vacate
no,
the
so
premises.
once somebody vacates a unit, so once they abandon the unit, like they're supposed to take, they're literally like per the lease or the way like leases and renting is supposed to work. Like when she took possession of this unit, it was brand new, super clean. Like when she leaves, she's supposed to return it in that same condition, right? And so obviously that didn't happen, and unfortunately, like it happens a lot where people leave a bunch of trash and stuff. Once they abandon the unit, so once they move out and they're out, like whatever's here is as far as I'm concerned, it's no longer theirs. Unfortunately, we have to pay to throw it away. We end up trying to charge them for it, but it's like, we have this happen, unfortunately, occasionally. I've yet to have anybody pay until it's like later on in collections. Maybe someday she'll go to buy a car or a house or rent another unit, and she'll get denied because she's got whatever this costs in collections. Then she'll go and pay it, but we're only collecting a fraction of it then. So again, if it's in here, like it's no longer theirs. I personally would never take anything from one of the units because one, it's gross, and two, it's just there's nothing that one of these tenants would leave behind that I could ever imagine myself wanting. But theoretically, I mean, I guess you could, or say it was like full of nice stuff. You could probably sell some of it to maybe recoup some of the cost, but we've had people leave almost entire apartments before, furniture and TVs and all kinds of stuff. Like it's people just, unfortunately, the people that can't manage their lifestyle enough to like keep a clean house and pay rent on time, they don't make wise decisions, and they'll leave a ton of stuff behind. The only thing in here that's probably brand new, Ben, is the mop bucket. I don't think they've ever actually used that. Hey, thanks for watching. If you get value out of these, or you enjoy watching them, please subscribe to the channel and follow along. It seems like lately we've had a couple of these ones where it's like the units got trashed, or they're in really bad shape, or bad tenant situations. We like showing them to you because maybe it's the extreme, and it's interesting to see what can happen when these don't go well. At the same time, it's not normal. This is not what we deal with every day. As you can see, the street we're on right now, we've got 7 other units right here, and we've got several other, like another 20 that we manage on this street, that all have absolutely amazing tenants that we never have issues from. In fact, one of the units we manage for a customer very close to here, we just got a notice that he's going to vacate. He gave us a 60-day notice ahead of time that he's going to be moving out. And I was telling Tori, like, let's reach out to him and see if there's anything we can do to retain him or move him to another unit, because he's been a tenant of ours for 2 years, and I've never even seen his name one time, which means he pays on time every month. He's not causing problems, not submitting frivolous maintenance requests, and so he's been an amazing tenant. So these are like the bad extreme ones that are, I guess interesting, or that we end up talking about because it makes for good video content, but it's not normal. For every one of these bad tenants, we have 9, like the guy who's been here for 2 years, that are amazing tenants. So I don't want you to think that it's just all hard and bad, but this also comes with it sometimes.